Hey guys, and welcome back to Game On. Today we are going to be playing Merchant's Cove, designed by Carl Van Ostrand and published by Final Frontier Games. Today I'm back and I'm going to be playing as the Alchemist against the Peddler. Just got a few final setup things to get done. I've got to take out my marbles and put them in my decanter. There we go. And we're going to have to see who goes first. We'll shuffle up the tokens. I'm going to be playing as the purple. And he'll be playing as light blue. Looks like we got me going first and him going second. Alright, as my first action, I'm going to come here. And I'm going to get those blues. So that's going to cost me 2 time. I'm going to take this one first. And I'll collect the blues and the wilds. I'm going to go for small. Maybe one small, one big blue. I'll leave them like that for now, because that will leave options if I want to make them big later. Then I can save this one. Alright. I'm going to refill my decanter. Wow, a lot of greens. That's good. Alright. And that's going to cost me 2 times. So now it's going to be the Peddler's turn. He is going to spend 2 time and get 4 points. And he'll go again. He'll spend 1 time to get 2 points. Or 2 time to get 2 points. And he'll place a guy out there. He doesn't have anyone yet, so he'll just draw from the bag. He gets a green guy. It's going to be on the outside on the right. Alright. It's going to be his turn. Now it's back to my turn. What do I want to do? Wouldn't mind getting these greens, but the yellow is a little bit in my way. Don't want to spend 2 time trying to get that. Maybe I'll get a guy from the middle. I am going to grab this guy. It's going to cost me 1 time and 1 corruption. And I'm going to move a guy from a boat into their sponsor hall. Place him here. So I am going to take this red guy over here. And put him in here. Alright, that action cost me 1 time. So I get to place a guy out. And get a red guy. Perfect. I guess he's going right back where he was. Alright, I get to go again. I'm going to head back here. No, I'm going to go here. I'm going to get these middle greens. That's going to cost me 2 time. Place them here and here, because then I could decide if I want blue or green. And then I'll place 1 here and 1 over there. Cost me 2 time. And I get to put a green guy. Perfect. Alright. And we'll refill my decanter. Alright, now it's going to be the Peddler's turn. He's going to spend 2 time to get 1 large red good. And then he's going to place out a guy. So he'll grab this red guy and he's going to place it on the far right. That boat comes in. Alright, so now it's going to be back to my turn. What do I want to do? I think I'll come down. I'll go here, spend 2 time. right there. I'm going to, though I don't really want to, I'll just grab these 2 yellows. I'll fill up this spot right there. So I get to place a guy out. Red, not great. And fill up my decanter. Alright, so now it's going to be the Peddler's turn. He's going to get 2 large green goods for 2 time. And he'll place out his green guy on the far left. Alright, that's the Peddler's turn. It's back to my turn. I'm going to brew. I'm going to go for a small green with this. Looks like big blue might not happen, but I'm going to go for it. I'll go for 1 big blue here. I'll go for 1 big blue. This one I'll leave for a small green. And then I could go yellow, but I think I'm just going to unlock my sponsorship with this one. Put these back in the bag. Alright, that cost me 1 time. I get to go again. And I'm going to go here, spend 2 time. Get my 1 green just to group up all those reds, and I'm going to go here. I'm going to draw 2 guys. I want blue or green. Really want blue or green here. First one is red. That's really not good. I'll put him over here. At least that brings in my greens for small green. Last one, blue or green again. Oh, a rogue. I guess I'm gonna go here. Alright, I need to refill my decanter. I get a yellow. Alright, it's gonna be the Peddler's turn. He is going to get 4 points, and he's going to spend 1 time and gain a corruption. Yeah, so the Peddler is going to draw guys out of the bag. First one, green. Just placing these on the middle left side right here. Maybe another green, that would be good for me. Let's see what he gets. Another green, perfect. So my greens will still sell for pretty good. Alright. Then he's going to go again. Alright, he's going to gain this card. It's going to cost him 1 time, and he's going to gain a corruption. He'll also draw 2 guys out of the bag. And he'll go 1 more time. For his final action, he's going to get another card and draw another guy out of the bag. I'll take this guy this time. It's 2 more guys. It's both rogues. Costs him 1 time. And for my final turn, I'm going to come here. I'm going to brew. I'm going to just discard this guy. And I'm going to get my 1 small green. Perfect. So that's going to be the end of round 1. So let's sell for the Peddler first. He'll sell his big red for 6 points right here. To 16, and he'll take 1 corruption to sell both his big greens for 6 points each, so 12 more points, up to 28 over here. Alright. And then for sponsorships, he'll get 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more points. And that's what he'll be after round 1. For me, I'm going to hold on to my big blue, see if we can get more points out of that later. But I do have 3 small greens, each of them worth 15, so that's going to be 45 points. And I also gain 2 points for my unlocked sponsorship. Alright, that's going to be the end of round 1, so let's put all the guys back in the bag and reset up the boats. Alright, with the boat set up, let's reshuffle the Peddler's cards. Give these a shuffle. And then now, since we finished round 1, this spot is going to be open. So between 5 and 6, you can take an extra turn. It will just cost you a corruption, and you won't be able to load the boats. The Peddler will take this if he only has 2 goods, but if he has 1 or 2 goods, but if he has 3 or more, he'll skip over this and load the boats as normal. Alright, finally let's reset the cards. Slide them over. And we are ready to start round 2. I get to go first again. I'm going to go first and go right here, spend 2 time, and I'm going to get all of my reds. Right now it looks like big reds might be able to do well. I also want big blues to do well though. But I'll go for some big reds. And then I'll leave 1 with my blue. Maybe make a big one later and put 1 right there. Okay, let's refill. That's not great. 1 more. There we go. All the greens are spread out among those. Cost me 2 times, so I get to place a guy out there. Green. Not really interested in green this round, so I'm going to place them on the middle on the left. Alright, Peddler's first turn. He's going to make 1 small green for 1 time. Alright, and he'll go again. He'll make a small blue for 2 time this time. And he'll place a guy on the boat. He'll grab his small green, middle on the right. Alright, now it's back to my turn. First, I'm going to spend 1 time. And I'm going to put these guys back in the bag. And then I get to go again. What do we want to do? We'd like to get a blue, so I'll go here in the middle. And I can grab these 2. It'll cost me 2 time. But I can get a big blue here for sure. And then I'll put this guy over here. That costs me 2 time. So I get to place 1 guy out. I'm going to skip over this. So I get to place this guy. I get a green. Lots of greens, and green is not helping me today. We'll place them over there on the right, and we get 2 guys, or 2 marbles out of the bag. Hopefully at least 1 wild. Perfect. Alright, now it's the Peddler's turn. Alright, he got a big red, and he will go here because he didn't have, he only has 2, so he'll gain a corruption. And he'll get to go again. Alright, he's getting one big blue for one time. So he's going to go one more time. He's getting a small red for one time. Alright, so he's going to place out a guy. He'll place out one of his rogues closest to the middle on the left. There we go. It's back to my turn. I'd like to spend one time if I could. So I'm going to brew. I'll do a big red, a big blue, and then I'll do two small reds. Go. And we'll put these guys back in the bag. Cost me one time, and so I get to place a guy out. I get a blue, which is perfect. I'm gonna put him here. Bring this guy over. I'll be able to sell my blues. And then I get to go again. What do I want to do? I think I'm gonna go here for two time. I'm gonna take this screen, this screen, this screen. I'll go for some small greens here and here. That's gonna cost me two time, and I get to place two more guys out. First a yellow and a blue. Don't really have any yellows going. What does he have? Big red, big blue, small greens. He doesn't really have any yellows either. What do I want to do? I'm gonna place this guy here. And then the blue I'll place over here. And I'll just hope to sell my small reds in the final round. Alright, it's going to be the Peddler's turn next. He's going to make one small yellow good for two time. To get one small yellow. And then he'll place two guys out. So he's going to grab his yellows closest to the middle on the right. He'll only need to play one of them before it fills up. And so for his last turn, he's going to do nothing for one time. So I get one more turn. Small greens wouldn't be great. Oh, I need a refill. Nothing amazing here. Anything good up there? No guys to get. I guess I'll just brew then for two small greens, because they'll be worth a little bit. Alright, so that is going to be the end of round 2. So we'll sell for the Peddler first. First is Big Blue is going to sell for 24 points. So he's up to 60 points. And then his small goods, he's got one of each color. His blue will sell for 12, plus 8 from his yellow, so 20, plus 6 from his green, so 26, plus 3, so he's going to get 29 more points. Up to 89 points. And finally, his big red, he'll have to take one corruption and sell it over here. That's going to cost him 6, or get him 6 points. For my turn for selling, only great thing is I have are these two big blues, each of them for 24, so that's going to be 48 points. to 95, and then I'm going to sell my small greens as well, because it'll be worth it, and then I can focus on red next time. So each of these is worth 6, so that's going to be 12. And then I also get 3 points from my red sponsorship, up to 110. Alright, that's the end of round 1, so let's get these guys and refill the boats. Alright, I didn't get many reds. I only got 1 over there, so hopefully I'll be able to get some more reds and bring them over here, because I've got a lot of reds to sell and nowhere to sell them right now. So we're going to shuffle up the Peddler's deck. And then because this is the final round, both of these spots have opened up. And so the Peddler will take them if he only has 2 or fewer items, and then I can take them if I want to. Probably won't take them, but we'll see what I need in the time. Gonna refresh these cards and refresh the Peddler's guys. 1 more. Alright, and that is going to be the end of that, so we get to go first to start the final round 3. Like to get some reds. Not great, so I'm going to go here first and get these yellows and line up those reds behind them. I'm going to try to set these up to help get me some reds later on. There and there. So now we get to refill. Wow, that's really good. So that's going to cost me 2 time. And I get a guy. Let's get red. There should be a lot of red in here. Come on. Red. Yes. I'm going to place him over here on the right. Alright, the Peddler gets to go next. He's going to get a guy. He's going to grab this one. And he's going to draw 2 guys out of the bag. 1 green and 1 red. And that'll cost him 1 time, and he'll place out a dude. So he's going to grab the rogue and place it far on the left. He gets to go again. He's going to get a small green for 2 time. And he's going to go here because he only has 1 guy, so that's going to cost him a corruption, and he's not going to place a guy out. So now it's back to my turn. I would go here again, but I was just there, so I can't. So I think I'm going to come over here and get myself a guy. I'll grab this guy for 2 time. He'll remove 1 corruption for me, which is perfect. And I get to place 1 guy out on the board. Come on, red. Yes. Perfect. So at least I'll get ×3 for all of these reds. Alright. That's the end of my turn. So here goes the Peddler. 1 large yellow for 1 time. Go again. 1 small yellow for 1 time. His last turn, he's going to get 1 small blue for 2 time. And he gets to place out this yellow guy closest to the middle on the right. Alright, now I think I'm going to try to focus and get my reds all ready and try to block him off so he can't sell his stuff for very much. So I'm going to come here for sure. I'm going to get all of these. So I would like 1 more big red. So I can get that with this one here. Then that'll be a small red. This could be a small red. And I'll put this wild one with that yellow. Perfect. I only have 1 more small red and 1 more big red actually. So I'm going to go here. give me a big yellow or small yellow if I want to. Perfect. Refill. Ooh, got a lot of greens. Maybe try to get some greens as well if I have time to. So I get to place one guy. Another red. Not very helpful for me now. He doesn't have any reds though. I'm going to take this. Actually going to put him in the middle right there. Hopefully block off his big yellow from being able to sell. I get to go again. I'd kind of like to go right back there, but I can't. So I am going to, I'll brew for one time. So I'm going to get a big red, a small red, then I'll go for a small yellow. And that's going to gain me 1 corruption. Alright, and I get to place 2 guys out on the board. First off is a red. I'm going to place him here. So that will block off him from selling his big yellow. And then another red. I'm going to place it here. So he can't get big bonuses from his small ones. Alright, so now it's going to be the Peddler's turn. He's going to get 2 big reds for 2 time. That isn't great because he can sell those here, but it'll be alright. 2 time, he gets to place 2 guys out. First is his red, closest to the outside, so he's going to place it here. Slide across. And these will come in. And then I get to go. I've got 2 more time to work with. I think I'm going to come here and get this guy. I'm not going to use his ability, but it will be worth a good amount of points because of the green. Come here, and I've got 1 more time, and I'll go here. Again, activate this so I can move a guy. I'll move this yellow from here onto here, and I can brew this to make a small yellow good. And then I can also remove one of my corruption cards. That's going to be my last time, and the Peddler's last turn. He's going to get 6 points from there, and 2 time. Alright, that's the end. So we'll sell for the final time. Let's start with the Peddler. His 2 big reds are each going to be worth 12, so that's 24 points. His big yellow, he won't be able to sell, so it's going to be useless. His small green's worth 6. His small blue is going to be worth 4. And his small yellow's worth 8. So that's going to be 18 more points. And then he'll get his sponsorships, which is going to be worth 10 more. His bonuses from his cards, so 7, 14, 21, plus 3 and 3 is going to be 27, minus 3 is going to be 24 points. And then he'll lose points from his corruption cards. First he'll gain 4, 3, he'll gain 14 points. So 190, but then he'll lose 3, 6, 12, 18, 21, 24, 27 points. Down to 163. It's going to be the Peddler's final score. For me, I'm going to sell each of my small yellows for 8 points each, so that's going to be 16. Then I'm going to take 1 corruption to sell over here. So I get multiplied by 3 for all of these. So these are going to be worth 27. 3 small reds. And then 2 big reds are each worth 18. So that's going to be 36. And then I'll lose points for my 2 corruption. So I'm going to lose 6 points. And then I'll gain from my cards 7 plus 7 is going to be 14, 21, 28, 31, 34 points for my cards. To get to 217. I also get 3 more points from my sponsorship to get to 220. Alright, that's going to be the end of this playthrough of Merchant's Cove. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and we'll get more board game content out to you soon. Thanks for watching.